out here with today?
Erica.
What's your name?
Tony.
Huh?
Tony.
Tony. Okay, where are you guys from originally?
I was born down here.
I was born in Baltimore.
I had a rough childhood, real rough, growing up. You know, good mom, bad stepdad.
What happened to your biological father?
He wasn't there. My stepdad said to him, I remember sitting on the steps and he never showed up all the time or was late. And I remember sitting on the steps one day and him pulling up and it was late. And my stepfather walked over there and I guess what was said was, you either come pick her up on time when you say or don't come at all. And I didn't see him again until I was 13.
I was molested as a child.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys.
Me too.
At the age of
Most
6.
of the people out here were, I think.
There's a lot of us who've been molested, man. But the world got to understand that we're hurting, man. We're hurting. We just need help, man. You know. That's it.
Yeah. What was it like in middle school and high school for you?
Straight A student, went to Catholic school. Rough home life, real rough. Real rough.
What was the highest level of education you completed?
Some college.
Awesome. What about you?
I'm sorry, what was the question?
Yeah, what was the highest level of education you completed?
I only completed high school.
High school?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any favorite childhood memories? And then you have
I'm
a favorite?
trying to think of one.
Okay,
Seeing
yeah.
my mom and dad at the table, drinking coffee, laughing together.
I think mine was playing on the railroad tracks with my friends when I did get to go out. You know, I would cut church on Sundays because I was never allowed out.
Yes,
So I'd take
yeah.
this church envelope, you know what I mean? We would go to the fruit stand and get some fruit and hang out on the railroad tracks while I was supposed to be at church. Until they found out that I wasn't turning them church envelopes in and my tuition went higher. I got a lot of extra trouble.
Okay. So let's fast forward. We're out here in the struggle. What are you struggling with currently?
Dope.
That's it?
Yep, I'm 48. I just started doing it 2 years ago. I guess the doctor put me on it because I had lupus, and they cut the pills, and I actually quit the pills, and then started snorting it, and then I smoke it now. I don't shoot up.
Okay.
Trying to get off it.
How about you, brother?
Start off with weed, then it generated marijuana.
Try to speak up a little louder, brother.
I started always smoking weed, then it
Escalated.
escalated to cocaine, and then diesel now. I love my dope, man.
So how?
Need help, man.
Come forward because it's like really dark when you're in the light now. So how were you guys introduced to these drugs?
A friend of mine, I thought I was snorting perk 10s, and here I was snorting dope, and just got stuck on it. And then somebody showed me how to smoke it, and it was game over.
Okay.
That was about the same for me, man.
Okay. So how much do you guys spend average on your habit a day?
Oh my gosh.
I'm not too bad. I'm at like $30 a day.
I'm like 70, man.
Yeah. I've been trying to cut down. I was higher. I was at like 100. You know, I've been cutting down.
Got you. So what do y'all do for work?
I panhandle, man.
I panhandle a lot too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't do dates?
I don't do dates.
Not being disrespectful,
No,
but you
not
know
at
that's
all.
what
I
a
know
lot
a lot
of
of girls do.
Right.
I boost if I got it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if it's a bad day, yeah, you know, I'm not the one. I don't date. But if I got it, I'll panhandle, or run for somebody else to get them drugs. But mostly panhandle.
Now, are both of you a couple?
Nah, we're just
No.
friends.
Oh,
One of my
okay.
best
Did y'all meet out here?
Yeah.
When you was growing up in Kensington, let's flash
I grew
back
up in
real quick.
Frankfurt. I was born in Kensington.
Oh, okay, you was born in okay. So, but what has been the change that you have seen from back then to now? What change have you noticed?
In Kensington?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
The
God.
government don't give a damn, man.
Well, yeah, but Kensington used to be such a nice shopping district. Like, there'd be families going down, you know what I mean? I remember being real little, going to the fruit stand, and just families outside walking the Ave and shopping, and it's just, it was never nothing like, even just to a couple years ago, you would never see drug use out in the open like you do. Like, people that shot up, like, you know, they went somewhere you didn't see them to shoot up. Didn't have needles all over the ground and whatnot. It's disgusting.
Yeah, definitely is. So out here, what has been some of your worst experiences out here in Kensington? Because there's a lot of horrible things happening out here. What has been your worst experience that you have seen or that has happened to you?
I've been stuck up with guns several times. You get your stuff stolen all the time. Some girl, they put gasoline on her and lit her on fire. The freaking fire company thought she was a bag of trash. And,
That's my friend, Alyssa.
yes,
Yeah,
you know what I
Alyssa.
mean. That's the most horrific thing that I think
They
I've seen
shot
out
the
here. And they
girl
did
up.
it to an old man too, an old black guy that I sit and smoke with once in a while. And from like the chest down to here, he was burned up. Thank God, like he lived, but
And I didn't even hear about that on the news.
it wasn't on the news. It wasn't on the news. It's the old head guy. I guess he didn't get burned up enough or whatever, but he's burnt from neck to like down here.
Right.
Yeah, cool.
So what
guy.
about you, brother? What has been some of your worst experience out here?
It's being jumped, man.
You got jumped?
Yeah.
By who? Because I don't like being jumped.
I got jumped by a bunch of freaking comical thugs. Hell,
Comical.
yeah, these guys are comical. They couldn't even beat me.
That's some sucker stuff,
Dangerous
jumping
out
people.
here, you know what I mean? It is, especially when
jumped.
you're living out here.
Right,
But I
right.
whooped their asses too.
I don't think I slept in 2 years.
What?
Well, I just got a place to live, a real home. So
Oh yeah, how do you end up getting a place?
My friend got an apartment and he let me rent a spot in there, so
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna be getting back to work soon and things are like rolling into normal again, thank God.
Okay.
I
Now,
got my tent up here,
Get my
man.
life back.
oh, you got a tent?
My tent's on the tracks.
Damn, brother, how is it like living in a tent and it's winter time is approaching?
Hey, man, we take one day at a time.
Them sterno things, boy, you put one of them sternos in a tent, I don't care how cold it is if you want.
Oh, so what about bad weather? When it start raining, what do you guys do in bad weather?
When it's really bad,
Pack it up and go under the L.
That's it, man.
Yeah.
Under the L?
Yeah, under the L or under the tracks
Or
at
the
Lehigh.
strongest tree with leaves and stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
Summertime.
A lot of plastic.
Yeah,
I've been sleeping and wake up like floating away. Like I'm like, ah.
Damn, it's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough. So we're almost done, guys. So what are some do's and don'ts about Kensington for those who want to come out here?
Man, don't come out here. I mean, it seems to be fashionable when you live other places and they hear about all the great drugs down here. When you come down, you don't leave. And so many people, they even a couple times will come down, just cop and go home, like people from just like Bucks County. There'll be the day that you come down and you don't leave because you ran out of money or somebody robbed you. Next thing you know, you're tricking or stealing or doing what you gotta do. You get stuck here. Just don't fucking do it.
There's a guy that came here like 21 years ago, and he came from California to visit someone down in Kensington, and he got stuck for 21 years.
Yeah, people come and they can't
Unbelievable.
get out.
That's why we call it a black hole, right? What?
Even
So
me, I was living in the mountains. I got out of the city. I was living in the mountains, coming down to get dope, going up or whatever, and the day came that I just didn't go back. Couldn't
Yeah.
go back. I didn't have the bread to do it.
what are some professional jobs both of you had in the past?
I own my own business. I had a website. Made a lot of money off of it. I love being Irish, and I did the graphic design for all the shirts and everything. And I made a dandy living off that.
Yeah, you do graphics design. I
Yeah.
need you,
I do
girl.
website design, graphic design,
Good,
social media
man.
marketing.
Oh man, I need you to,
Yeah.
to help us out.
Yeah, I'm really good.
Cause look, I'm
Good
starting
at
to do T-shirts. I did
Oh,
this
yeah.
one right here, documenting the struggle.
that. That's
what I'm
nice.
doing right now, documenting the struggle. So yeah, we
awesome.
definitely need That's why I tell people, us that's out here, we have talent, we have skills. Not all about the drugs.
No.
But we made bad
Like I
choices
said,
in life,
that's
right?
We had choice. We
Right.
ended
So
up here.
please stop looking down at the homeless and the poor. It could be you.
Yeah.
People don't understand. Like you said, I'd say so many of us have been molested, and it's something hard to deal with.
99.9% of the people that get high drink, drug, or do whatever they do to escape reality
Yeah, mentally
has
or physically
been
abused.
mentally, physically, or spiritually
sexually.
traumatized. Come on, man.
Right,
Stop
right.
being so self-righteous.
People
you
look down at you. They don't
fake
know.
Righteous people.
Yeah.
Talk to them,
I
talk to
say,
them.
like one of my you always have panhandling signs. They have some that are like funny, and this one, and one says, I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy.
That's facts. This is a nightmare. Don't nobody woke up one day and said they want to be in an alley like this and trash. No, we all was kids. We had big dreams. We just
and my
made.
dreams, like almost, I had my dreams were working, and I got it started out because I got sick with lupus, and then it just spiraled downhill from there. You know what I mean? When the doctor put me on them damn pills, and I got sick.
A lot of our brothers and sisters, that was the case. Them doctors put them on it, and then they came. It's too expensive.
Without even weaning me off. Like they just fucking one day they were just like, yeah, you don't get a script this month because we changed the. And what I was doing, I wasn't taking my pills all the time. I was smoking pot, so they sent me to pain management, and I had pot in my system, so they cut them pills.
Wow.
Yeah.
Pain in my back. Yeah.
What's the toughest thing about being an addict?
The family, your kids.
So how are you guys' relationship with your family? Is it good or bad?
Bad.
Yeah.
You stay in touch with your family?
I do, but you know, my kids worry about me all the time. You know, and
Yeah, my dad and
Try to
stuff,
get
he
better.
yells all the time.
the only one in my family that really talks to me that I can go see is my sister. Like I'm invited for Thanksgiving dinner, which is godsend. And my brother John helps me out a lot.
That's good. What's the most amount of clean time you guys had?
I had years and years of clean time. Like I only smoked pot for from 2002. Besides dabbing with coke like every 6 months, from 2002 till 2 years ago, I was a pothead.
Right.
You know.
And my dilemma, for my 42 years, I've been getting high for like maybe 20, 25.
That's
And I just got high every day, man.
I didn't get high since I was
Can't take it
14.
no more, man. So we need help.
I'm on subs now and I'm doing this thing called microdose, and I suggest it for anybody. What you do is you slowly take the Suboxone while you get high, and everybody's like, "I'll go into precipitated withdrawal." You will not. You start out with an eighth of a sub twice a day, and you work out to the quarter, to the half. You know.
You don't do it by the doctor's
The doctor,
advice.
University of Pennsylvania, is the one who told me how to do it. So my brother got clean that way. So I'm currently microdosing. So maybe if I see you again, I'll be clean.
Oh,
you
hey,
know what I
that'll
mean,
be
in the next
beautiful,
couple
right?
weeks,
That'll be awesome.
So because I'm currently microdosing. So.
Oh, that's great. That's great. And they coming out with some stuff for fentanyl too, some vaccine that people could take to stop it from going to the brain. Yeah, they working on it. So we about to wrap things up, guys. So what will you guys, what all have you lost due to your addiction?
Everything. My
I
family,
lost
my
everything,
fucking, my business, you know, my home. I lost it all.
What about you, brother?
I was in jail, so I couldn't even be at my brother's funeral and my aunt's funeral, man.
Damn. If you guys can go back in time and do some things differently, what would you do differently?
Oh my God, I would go all the way back to when I would stay in high school and not dropped out at 14 and ran away because I went to Girls High. You know what I mean? I had a scholarship already set up for UCLA. I was going. So I'd go all the way back there. You know, dealt with my family problems a little bit differently.
Right.
But back then, they didn't like, it wasn't like it is now. Like when you were abused, they swept that shit under the rug. You know, they didn't, it wasn't like it is now.
Okay.
I'll change the fact that I was molested, man. You know.
I don't think you could personally change that.
But okay, being that I was molested, I think I could change into a better way of
Dealing with it.
Yeah, dealing with it to cope with my, my traumatization.
Like they swept things under the rug so much.
Yeah,
This is funny. Well, not funny, but I went to Catholic school and they were a lot worse at it. Me and my friend were both in abusive homes, so we made a deal. We were each going to kill each other's father. Okay, he brings the gun to school because so I was going to do it first, shoot his dad, and then we were going to switch the gun, and he was going to go shoot my dad. Well, he got caught with the gun in school. You think any police are called? You think they swept that shit so far under the rug it wasn't even funny. You know, he got suspended. I didn't even get suspended. You know what I mean? But like we were straight going to kill each other's dads.
Yeah, you told
know.
me that story.
Oh, that's deep. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get off topic and we done. All right, guys. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Pisces.
Shout out to the Pisces. What about you?
Pisces.
Oh, 2 Pisces. Oh, we got
In the house.
we got 2
dreaming.
water signs out here. Okay. Shout out to the Pisces. What are some of your favorite foods?
Oh, pizza, man.
Chicken.
Chinese food.
Black people love
I
chicken.
love chicken too. I'll be getting so hungry out here. I'll be like, love that chicken from Popeyes.
All right. Yeah, right.
They're coming back out with the sandwiches. Too.
Oh, the
Chick-fil-A.
sandwich that people was killing people over. What?
Yep.
They out
What I'm
of
talking
line.
about.
That's out of line. So, do you guys have a favorite band or artist y'all listen to?
Oh my God, I love so much. I love all kind of music, but when it gets down to it, I get into the Motown.
Motown,
Yeah,
okay,
I
all
can
right.
slide.
Oh, okay, you got some sauce to her.
Yeah, I like the
That's what's
Motown.
up. What about you, brother?
My favorite music, rock. Well, I like soft rock.
Soft
Rod
rock.
Stewart.
Nice, nice. Okay.
I like Aerosmith. Yeah.
Okay, you got some good playlists.
Got these REM.
Oh, okay, all right. When you was a little kid, what do you want to become when you grow up?
Marine biologist.
Wow. What about you, brother?
I wanted to be FBI agent.
Wow,
in my
amazing.
the book at the end of the year, it said, "What do you want to be?" And mine said, "Rich."
Oh, yeah, you got that right.
Mine said, "Rich."
Yeah. Okay.
It's still gonna happen, believe that.
Right, amen. We speak that into
My
existence,
daughters say
right?
it all the time. They're like, "Mom, you should have been a millionaire 100 times over with all the ideas you had." I'm like, I know, it'll happen.
Right. So now, what are your short-term goals now?
To get this microdose done, I've got the home. You know what I mean? I'm microdosing, so I should be off this dope in a week or two, and get a computer so I can get back to work.
Awesome.
You know?
Okay.
She's teaching me what to do, man.
what's
'cause I
up,
just
Tony.
got on Suboxone.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. All right. So what are your short-term goals, Tony?
My short-term goal is to stay warm and do this winter, man.
Get through the winter.
It's gonna be a vicious winter, man. What's your game plan? You gonna be out here? You gonna try to get in the shelter?
I just need to go to like a rehab.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any in mind that you want to go to?
Not really.
I
Do
hear
you-
what
do-
you're running,
I just
Andy.
know I need to go.
Do you need resources? Because you know it's a bus that come every Tuesdays and Thursday, and they help people with that. And you,
That's
you
where I
got
go
the
for my
crisis center.
Suboxone. Yeah, you go right up to the next to the pad office.
Yeah,
up
so
there.
please, brother, you guys are
On
two
Allegheny
beautiful
Ave.
people, you know. Regardless of the struggle, y'all still beautiful. You know, so let's got like 3 more questions and we done. So this one will be, if you could fly or be invisible, which one would you be?
Invisible.
Why?
I'm afraid of heights, first of all.
That makes sense.
And you know, people like us always want to be invisible. You know, just don't look at me. You know?
Okay. What about you, brother? Invisible? All right. Okay.
Plus, you know, I could get in the bank, right?
Right. Okay. So we got Thanksgiving coming up. What are your plans for Thanksgiving?
I'm going to my sister's.
Awesome.
They're gonna have a Thanksgiving thing.
Yeah,
for
they have
us.
so much down here. Like, I'll tell you what, if you're in Kensington, you'll never go hungry. I want to open up a non-profit. This is what we need, and this is what I'm working on with. My long-term goal is to open up a place where they have storage for us.
Awesome.
You know, somewhere you can go in and
Yes.
you know, check your shit in. You know, come back. You know, get your pillows and blankets at night. Put your bags away, because I'll tell you the biggest problem out here, and you can ask anybody, and you should put it on your list, is how often have you got your stuff stolen?
Stolen.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's the biggest
That's every
problem.
day,
I mean, we
24
get fed. We get McDonald's at 2 o'clock in the morning.
I'm lying in the
We
middle
get-
of the frickin'
on Thanksgiving, you know how many people will be out here feeding us? Like, we will be fat.
Amen. God bless those
You know?
people
God
that
bless
come back
them.
out, right?
You know, people from the churches and all.
Right,
Oh,
right.
God, I love them to death.
Okay. All right, guys. So the last one would be, there are a lot of people in this world who judge people who are struggling with addiction. What's your message for the world?
Don't judge, because you don't know, you know, unless you walk in our shoes. And I used to be very judgmental of people on dope. I really was, because I did coke my whole life. That was my drug of choice, and I could pick it up and put it down just like that. One day I'm like, oh, I'm doing coke all weekend. I don't need it for 3 months. You know, I could do it for 6 months in a row and just put it down. And I was always like, why don't you just stop? Get on Suboxones. Well, there's 3 days of hell that entails you get on Suboxones, which is why this microdose thing is pretty cool. You know what I mean? But
Got you.
they don't know. You don't know. I didn't. I was like that.
Yeah. There are a lot of people in this world who judge people who are struggling with addiction. What's your message for the world?
My message for this world is stop being so high-minded and self-righteous. God doesn't only love you, he loves us also.
Yeah, Jesus was homeless for
Christ
3 years,
came
man.
for us,
you know?
man. We're the number one people, the poor, man. He said the poor will always be with you.
Yeah. But yeah, he was
So
homeless
help
for
us.
3 years. He was out there with the people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
You know, and I'm a religious person.
Yeah.
I'm a minister. I can marry you.
That's awesome. Okay, that's beautiful. Okay.
I'm a Jane of all trades.
That's great to know you guys. You do stuff like that. So we about to wrap it up. AML family, I want to tell the lovely, beautiful people, thank you so much for opening up and being courageous. We pray that their story resonate with somebody and they won't come down this road. So before we roll out, is there anything you guys are in need of the AML family can help y'all with?
No, we're living out here. Always we need a little bread.
Maybe a freaking Metro card.
Metro
man.
card?
Oh, yeah,
Well, that's,
sneaking on the elk, it's hard. Like
yeah,
on the
like
bus.
a
Yesterday, the lady's like, "Do you have a
card,
penny?"
man.
I'm like, "All right, I got a penny." You're trying to get on the bus, it's hard to get on the bus.
Yeah, man, it's freezing, and they say, "Oh, get off! You gotta pay."
Damn.
And you know what else? We need some bathrooms out here. People be going to the bathroom all over the place. It's so disgusting.
Yeah.
He just stepped in the dookie. Which on
Yep.
Front Street right there. He just stepped in the dookie.
Yeah.
I guess that was your luck in me and me, brother.
Then they still smell like dookie.
Oh man. So guys, thank you for your time again. AML family, we wrapping it up. Remember guys, don't be bitter, be better. Until
Yeah.
next time, we out there. Peace out.